Hi everyone, it's Kenzie Knox and welcome to my channel. Today I just wanted to show you that even if you don't have a room dedicated to an art studio, that's not necessary at all. I just have this whole area that is my temporary art studio for now. But I also wanted to show you what you can do with paintings that you started a while ago, maybe forgot about and just don't remember what you really wanted to paint, or you didn't like it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to be, or maybe it's just been sitting around and you just, want to make something new. So let's go ahead and take care of this. The most effective way to paint over a colored or saturated colored canvas that has been painted with acrylic paint is to use some sort of gesso, such as Liquitex Basics. I will link it below in my description. You can purchase it from my Amazon storefront. Each purchase made through a link that I include below that links you to my storefront earns me a small commission from Amazon as an influencer. However, the price of the product itself does not change. It just allows me to earn a small commission to continue with this YouTube channel. But anywho, let's go ahead and prime our canvas with some acrylic gesso, and I'm also going to use another color. I decided to go with Mars Black, so we'll create a nice little gray color today. This is also Liquitex Basics Acrylic Paint in Mars Black. I can create a link for this below as well. I love Liquitex Basics paints. So for this process, all you will need is a canvas. So I put my canvas right here and so you got my gesso. I probably will need more, but Mars Black as well. And we're just going to take a large paintbrush. I think I just got this at some random paint store. Use any large paintbrush. I have assortment of brushes in my store as well. Please take a look at all the products that I highly recommend. The products you find in my storefront are only products that I truly approve of. I will never mislead you by listing products that I don't use, never tried, and or do not like. So let's go ahead and get started. I am currently in process of making another tutorial depicting the difference between two different types of gessos that I like. They are different brands and their finishes and the opaqueness and the usability of them are completely different. So please search for that video in my YouTube tutorials if you're interested in different types of gessos or options for gessos. Also, I will create a link for that tutorial below once it is complete, but I am in process of editing it, so hopefully it'll be up soon. But let's go ahead and so I just have my palette. Again, this is my gesso, this is my Mars Black. I'm going to take a little spray brush here and a little water. Never hurt. Don't use too much water or else you'll thin out your gesso and you won't get the coverage you need. So gray is a great color to create coverage, just overall coverage of any paint. Gesso itself is more opaque than acrylic paint. If you don't have gesso, you can always try just black paint too. Priming your canvases with gesso will improve the longevity of your canvases or your painting of your artwork, as well as maintain the colors better. The acrylic paint will actually adhere to the gesso better, adhere to the canvas better, and it just creates an overall more professional looking, lasting painting and a higher quality painting as well. So as you can see, actually we didn't need that much gesso at all to paint this. And depending on how much paint or how much coverage you want or need, you can add multiple layers of gesso, or you can just do a single layer. For me, I'm just doing a single layer because this is just gray and it covers up everything. And then I will be painting over this too. So keep that in mind, that even if you can see maybe just a little bit of color through it, that you will be painting over it again. So that should provide enough coverage. And like I said, gesso is quite permanent. Please keep that in mind. Wash your paintbrushes out with some soap, some gentle soap and water, and make sure you rinse them out. Make sure you clean up after that too. If you do not clean your brush thoroughly, it will ruin your brush in any product or any other thing that you get it on. Okay, so if you have texture in your painting, you may want to sand your painting down, but I do not. So, and then do another layer of gesso perhaps, or maybe sand it down, then do gesso, and then let it sit. And all you have to do is let it dry. Some people let it dry for 24 hours. Others just let it dry for like maybe like an hour, maybe half an hour, however long it takes. It just depends on how much gesso you apply. But that was a pretty easy peasy process. And we are done. So now I'm just going to let it dry and then I can create another YouTube tutorial for you guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little YouTube tutorial and a little view of my little art station where I create my masterpieces, if you will. I hope you learned a thing or two or just enjoyed the content in general. If you did like this type of video where I can give you tips and tricks and you can learn how to do a thing or two, anywhere from, using a fan brush to a filler brush, or the differences in the paintbrushes, or which brushes I like best, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Also, I should have a new tutorial out very soon. I believe it's going to be a winter inspired painting, but I'm not positive because I have been feeling super colorful lately. And so I painted a ton of other paintings. Oh, actually, I did almost finish this painting. I'm not sure if I'm done with it yet. I just kind of added a few more details to it. I don't know if it'll be a tutorial, but it may be time-lapsed. Another piece of artwork that I recently completed was this painting of the Northern Lights, which I believe I will have the tutorial very soon, so be sure to keep an eye out. Hit that bell icon up above and make sure you receive notifications for any time I release new content. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Oh, and happy 2024. See you later.